What's up, football fans? We are back with another episode of King of Kenan. We lost last season in a heartbreak fashion. We retooled in the offseason, and we are back to try to take our first ACC title and get back to the national championship. First, I'm going to start off by going over the schedule because I think we set it up in a way that we're going to try to keep theme going forward. We played the schedule as is in Season 1. For Season 2, we scrapped what was on the books already. We don't really want to play Connecticut. We don't want to play Purdue. We don't want to play teams that are geographically outside of our footprint. We want to play rivalry games, and we want to play teams inside the state of North Carolina if possible. So for Season 2, we're going to kick things off with South Carolina. The reasoning here is in 0 week, there's less games. So if you can get game of the week, that helps your brand exposure a ton. So if you're new to this game or haven't figured that little loophole out yet, there's no guarantee we get game of the week, but we're the number 5 team in the country versus number 14. There's a good chance. Moving past that, we're going to take on ECU. One stipulation of our schedule is that I wanted to keep 6 home games, 6 away games. We didn't want to stack the deck and just play straight home games. So we're going to be taking the Pirates on in Greenville in a rivalry game. So we added 2 rivalry games to our slate that are going to help our rivalry. If we can win them, it's going to help our rivalry win percentage because we're not going to take on Virginia every year anymore. We still take on Duke and State. Wake, we didn't play last year. We will play this year. So that's going to give us 6 rivalry games on the schedule. So I'm a big fan of that. That's kind of the mentality. Charlotte is not a rival, but we're going to play them in a tune-up game right before the heart of our ACC slate. We have Virginia Tech, Stanford, on the road at Tech and Stanford and Louisville. So a stretch of 3 away games right here that is going to be really tough. Then Cal at home, Duke at home after this thrilling win against them last year, and then at SMU, which will be a tough one, and at State to end it. So all in all, the schedule is pretty challenging, but not as bad as this past season. As you can see, we started 5th overall, a long way from last season. Our overall is up to a 91. We're going to go over the roster real fast before the first game. But if you remember, we started last year's season as 79. We played most of the season as an 81 and finished the season as 84. So as you can see, we took the next step up. And as you can probably imagine, this is a little inflated. It's not the true overall. The way this game works is it takes all the players in the roster. So we weren't really a true 81 before. We had a lot of guys that weren't really good. And to manipulate this overall, that wasn't the intent, but what ended up happening was we elevated the floor of all those depth players, and that raised our overall up. So that helps for initial rankings and things like that. Not a lot of perks past that. So that's the schedule. I'm going to the roster. We lost a couple pieces of last year's team that we weren't hoping to lose, and we had to replace starting corner, starting guard, starting defensive tackle. So 3 major pieces. We brought the majority of the roster back, and that's really the model that we're trying to run this dynasty. The realism we're looking for is to recruit and retain. Those are our key components to building our roster every year. We want to bring in good quality players. We want to keep them on the roster and develop them. So as you can see, starting off, we're going to go through it. You can get a little sneak peek here. We do have a 92 overall that is new, but we'll go over him in a second. We're just going to kind of breeze through this. I'm not going to go over every player, but we brought in a freshman quarterback, and we brought in a transfer quarterback to help build out the depth. We have numbers for each position that we chase to try to keep the roster built in a manner that can withstand multiple seasons, multiple guys leaving. So we'll go over that in some future videos. I'm not going to dive into that too deep. But the biggest thing that jumps out here is Miles O'Neal took off. His training, he was number 3 on the depth chart last year. His throw power is 90, so he has the best arm on the team. We got some down here with more throw power, but he has the best accuracy now. We spent a lot of points on his accuracy, so we're going to give him the starting job. If he struggles, we'll go back to Newkirk. But Newkirk, after his really phenomenal freshman season, is unseated, and he will be riding the bench until the one guy loses the job or he gets a chance to prove that he's the guy again. Running back room, not a lot of changes. Damon June took another step forward. We had to pay him a lot to stay. We got Ben Hall as the power back. We brought in a speed back. So I talked about this a lot last year. I like to have diverse running back roles. So I have a true third down back, a power back, and an every down back. So that's going to allow us to hopefully spread out the touches a little bit versus Damon June having to run for 1,800 yards again. The receiver room took a big step forward. I'm super excited. We were able to retain everybody in the room. We got Ship up to a 91. We got Leacock. He's going to be the down the field guy. And then CJ Sadler took another step forward, improving his route running. Some depth in that room looks really nice, so we're excited about throwing the ball a little bit more this year. Tight end room, we did lose our backup tight end, but we didn't really have a need for him, so everyone else got bumped up the depth chart one. Offensive line, Hall improved. Romero came out of nowhere. I think he's a made-up player to fill one of the slots of the incoming freshman at Carolina. He was not very good last year. I think he was a 68. He jumped all the way up to a 78. His stats are really good, and I think he's going to be our starting right guard, at least for the beginning of the year. Banfield kind of hit some caps, so he was not very good. We brought in this guy. We didn't scout him, or we scouted him, but we didn't really know what his overall was. So he was kind of a letdown. We paid him $105, trying to chase someone to replace the guy we lost. So we lost Mick something, whoever the right tackle was. He left. Rodriguez shifted to center. We mentioned the other guy already. Buchanan shifted from left tackle to right tackle. So our offensive line is a lot better this year. Defensive line, a lot of speed. We're going to be starting the freshman, Griffin Haynes. He's got 84 speed. We're going to work on his power throughout the year, but he has the potential to be another Julius Peppers type guy in a few years if we can keep him on the roster. We had to pay him $50 NIL just to stick around for his freshman season after redshirting last year. Some upgrades here on the defensive line. We got this guy from Texas. We lost our starter at defensive tackle. We were able to retain Jackson by paying him $60 NIL, but we took the money that we were offered the other defensive tackle to bring in this dude. He is 6'5", 390 pounds with 97 strength. If we ever, through the run of this franchise or dynasty, if we ever have a guy that is Vince Wilfork-esque, the true nose tackle we've been chasing, it's going to be this dude. So I shelled out the Brinks truck, and we got him on campus. He's going to be our best player. A good shot to be a #1 pick. If we retain him for another year, if he wants to stay, we'll pay him another boatload to come back next year. But he is a just massive individual in the middle of that defensive line. He's going to be the key to that run stopping. We brought in a good outside linebacker with good speed and good coverage. We improved our middle linebacker core and our outside linebacking core. So we're excited about the depth we have now. We didn't have that last year. We lost Caleb Koff. He did not go to the NFL. He transferred on us. We were going to offer him like $250 NIL to come back, but we were able to retain Patterson, which was a huge deal, bringing him back and letting him be our true #1 corner. Dobson will go up from the slot to the starting outside corner. And then these guys skyrocketed up the board. These were terrible coverage players last year. Really good quality players in real life, but the game gave them 0 zone. Like, they were very low rated. So we spent a lot of time and points developing their zone skills to really build a deep secondary. This guy, we paid a lot of NIL. He came in, star dev. We thought we hit the jackpot, but the problem with him was he was bricked. If you're new to NCAA or college football, the way the games work now is players have skill caps, and so his zone coverage was capped at 74. So even though we had a ton of points to use, we had like 50 points to use on him. We could not upgrade his zone to fit our scheme. So he's going to be a very expensive bench piece. Hopefully a special teams all-star. We probably will be cutting him in the offseason. He is not going to be making 130 NIL. We paid Dorsey a lot to come to campus. If he doesn't live up to it, we'll be cutting him as well. But he's a star, so maybe he lives up to that hype. Secondary, one new face, but they all fit the same prototype. We're pretty excited about our secondary. We paid Greg Smith a lot to come back. He led the team in picks. We could not afford to lose him. Another fresh face there, strong safety. Just depth pieces. Guys we brought in for 5 NIL, and then special teams remain unchanged. So we're going to roll after that into our recruiting board for this year, and then we're going to hit the pedal to the metal, and we're going to go play a game. This year's approach is going to be a lot different than last year. We are going to try to get guys that do not want any NIL and offer them 5 or 10 NIL to get them onto campus. We went digging and found a couple gems. We got Cortez Edie here at halfback. We went for 4-star. We're trying to balance that, so we pay one guy no money, and then one guy we take a home run swing at, and then kind of balance our NIL that way. Because I learned from this previous season, you want that NIL on established players. You don't want to be handing out 200, 300 NIL to guys that are coming out of high school who are not even going to play. They're going to be a 70 overall, 72 overall. You want to give that to guys that are going to be a rising senior or junior, like we did with that defensive tackle. That 200 went a long way with him versus a high school defensive tackle that we paid the same amount of money. So until they tweak the NIL cost or expected NIL rates, we're going to have to approach recruiting this way. Tight end, same thing. Got a guy, liked his stats. We went hunting. The second we found a guy that fit the system, we went after him. So you can see that across the board. Not a lot of big names. There's a few in a couple positions that we might give NIL depending on how the race heats up. But the rest of them, we just gave 5 or no NIL to. Got an edge, 2 edges. We'll see what the NIL expectations are for some of these guys. We probably have about 6 4-stars on the board, and then as the season progresses, we want to recruit these guys earlier this year and then go hunting for these 4-stars that did not get claimed. There's way less of them this year, or since the update, but hopefully we can reel in a few. Cornerback, we need corners. You always need a lockdown corner. We're going to give this guy 105. That's what it takes, but we're going to see what the other schools do first. We found 3 gems at corner. So these guys, we offered 2 of them. If he doesn't shake out, we might offer the 3rd. He didn't have great speed, and he's 5'9". So it just kind of depends. Pulled in 2 free safeties we're hoping to land. If not, we have another gem we found at 3-star. We did really good in recruiting. The extra points helped. We're a 3-star school versus 2.5. So it wasn't as high as I was hoping. But hopefully after another strong season this year, we can bump up to a maybe 3.5, 4-star school. But that's it. We're going to jump into the practice plan. We're going to send it because it's 0 week and we have no injuries, nothing pending. So we're going to confirm everything. Nothing to upgrade right now. We're not going to worry about that. I'll do that later off stream. We're going to get into the first game because this is what, after last season's loss, this is what it's all about. So you can see South Carolina is 79 overall, but they somehow are ranked 14th. We don't see that at the beginning, but we do see the ranking. So we went for a team that fit the rivalry build. True rival from the old school days. Plus they're ranked, as you can see in the middle of the top screen, game of the week. That's going to help our brand exposure. A must win. Hands down, a must win. So we're going to have a new look offense. The defense is going to remain unchanged. We're playing the same style of football, and we're going to try to get a win to Kickoff 2027. We have a lot more talent, a lot more speed.
A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime.
We're going to kick first, 95 degrees, a little bit of wind, not a lot.
Carolina's headed toward the football to break the seal on this 2027 season.
We lost in the Natty. It's time to take some payback out on the SEC.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense will go on the attack.
So Shane Beamer,
and the
I think he kept his job. He was on the hot seat a little bit last year.
Like this, guys, and it's
on the game, not in real life. I don't know about real life. I don't watch a lot of South Carolina.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors.
As you can see, 97 at the bottom of your screen, lined up on the right guard.
Under control. It means so much.
Makes the grab and room to run. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again.
Murray Shipp, a new name. He blew up the board.
Handoff for Auguste. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
A couple new faces on the defense, not too many.
Splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day.
Forgot about Sellers.
Putting together
Well, that's Duckworth. That's not Sellers. Sellers either graduated or left. But he plays very similar, very fast. We're going to have to spy him.
Fresh set of downs.
We need Griffin Haynes to get home a few times. He is very fast, not a lot of strength.
Off the play fake on first down.
But he gets home. We sent him and he got home. Got to the quarterback. We need 10 to 11 sacks to replace the production we lost from Bouchardé. So we got the first one.
Out of the gun with Isaiah Auguste.
Yep.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Three double cloud.
Great play by the linebacker. You talk about
We're back in it.
defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, "Sit down, sir."
Actually, I don't want to spy him. Spy.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
Waters couldn't pick it off. That's okay.
And what a disaster that would have been.
I was still shuffling stuff around.
Instead, it's 4th down.
So Clowers, our new punt returner, he has 99 acceleration. Or agility. One of them are 99. The other one's really high.
And you really can't do it any better than
So our first drive is going to start on the 2.
right around the goal.
We balanced our rushing attack a lot more. We're going to throw the ball down the field a lot more. We've been working with the quarterback's motion.
Here's a guy, if you throw it in his general vicinity,
So we're looking forward to some different things that we did not do last year. Our simplified offensive playbook.
And along the way, maybe rack up some awards here in his final season.
This year, we're going to try a few other things.
And the defense doing a great job.
Try to get out of the shadow of our own goal first.
When you commit to the run like this,
Before we have to throw it.
You can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6.
Well, he got you 2 on first down. He got you 2 on second. 2 won't get it done on 3rd. You're going to have to go somewhere else if you're on offense here to stay on the field.
Without getting sacked.
Back in motion.
Hoping for lead
Looking
cop.
for a man. It's O'Neal.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll punt. That was not a great start.
Hard-nosed pass defense, and now
But you don't want to make any mistakes here on the goal line.
Send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. A fair catch is called for and made.
You lost the position battle or the field position battle. You just chalk that up to an L.
What they can put together
Keep
here.
moving.
After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get.
We'll get a little pressure.
Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got him downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Okay. We're
The
okay.
Gamecocks want to crank the tempo. Looking downfield on first down.
The D tackle took up 2 blockers and then freed up
And that is a huge
the linebacker to make the play.
Has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that.
We're not going to let the running back or the quarterback run on us.
And they get the sack.
Got a little space. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards. Stopped at the 23.
We're going to go here and then go Tampa
It would just
2.
be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
He was going to run, but that spy made him panic.
19, but they still
Okay.
have a ways to go, and it'll be 4th down.
We're okay.
And here comes
The defense
field goal
looks
unit.
good so far.
This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the
It
kicker's
was a
head.
field goal, but that was a field position
Right
loss.
down the boulevard.
Chalk that up to what it is.
And that'll put
Now we
the
get to run our
first
offense
game
from
on the board. It's
outside
3-0.
shot over on goal.
Want a touchdown and you want
Sadler was return of the year, so we're going to let him return a few.
That obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Gets it out to the 20.
I think this is him too. No, it's Leacock in the slot. Leacock is our fastest player. We hold one block. He might have some space. He showed out in the national championship game. Made a name for himself. Set the school receiving yards record.
This situation, you might see a shot play.
Yeah, we're gonna turn this into a shot play because they're playing ship.
Back to pass. It's O'Neal going for it all.
Ship will catch it.
They're unable to
What?
connect on the long pass. He caught it, but he
didn't get his feet down.
The Tar Heels are facing 3rd and inches.
Okay.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 30.
I definitely had that deep ball. That just didn't put enough on the throw.
The fresh set of downs. Throws for the tight end. Got his man. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't
see if we get
stare
Sadler
the
on
guy
the slant.
down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the
I need another second for him to break free.
Throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
I need one more second for him to get open.
They're coming off an appearance in the national championship game last year, and you know they're looking to get back.
Yeah, they're motivated to take the next step. And, David, they feel like they've upgraded to several key positions this year.
He needs to throw just a little more out in front of him.
That one next step and win the Natty this season.
Yeah, it was one thing to get there, but, man, do you get even hungrier when you've got there and you had to watch
Cornell
the other team
Warren in the slot.
Good chance to take out some demons, start this year off good, and maybe forget about last year's finish.
Couldn't hold on to it.
Catch their physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And this will push the offense back as they mark it dead at the 10.
So still trying to get some momentum on offense, trying to feel it out.
Nice job angling it towards the sideline so it doesn't go into the end zone. That thing rolls down inside the 10. Really nice punt. Yeah.
Looking deep down the right side.
And
it slips through his fingers, incomplete.
Couldn't make the catch.
That would have been a huge gain if he could have.
We play those with a lot more confidence this year than we did last year.
Then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. They'll give it to Auguste.
Wrestling backwards.
And he finds enough.
3rd and inches. We're going to stay.
At the 20.
We go Sam Blitz.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that
try to get outside,
and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But
dug a hole early. We're okay though. Just got to get some offensive momentum.
In this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
2 drives.
Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
They're scared of their quarterback after a couple big runs in the 1st quarter. But we have guys to spy him with. I just don't want to take away our pass rush. That's what we're trying to.
We played one before we move on. Let's have a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down.
Bottled up.
Defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
We'll go back to that.
Take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. They're working that left side. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And the Gamecocks are marching down the field. Here's a give to Auguste. Into enemy territory.
Good lead block there.
At the 48. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. The option, he'll keep it. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage.
Side-to-side defense is much improved.
When it's 2nd and 11. preparing to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Tuggle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Greg Smith, first pick of the year. He was lurking back there. All right, time to get a little bit of rhythm on offense. Nobody hurt. We just have not got anything going yet.
The inside give. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
A little bit of offensive rhythm.
Down, it's 2nd and 10.
Sadler motions. Nobody moved.
Running inside. It's Howard. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Fires to the wideout.
Sadler open. We throw it if they're open. We got to trust those a little more than we have in the past. In the past, we've just looked at one receiver.
Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Got his man.
We have a little more speed, a little more explosiveness. We can do a couple other things this year we couldn't do last year.
Offense set on 1st down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his
fast. We got to use him.
Where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Jordan Shipp, first touchdown of the year. He is the slant machine. We found that out toward the end of last year. Scheme him some slants. He doesn't have to have a lot of catches, but when he gets the ball, he knows what to do with it on those slants. We worked on his elusiveness a little bit.
And they finish things off with an 8-yard.
We're on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Showing off the arms. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. 6-yard pickup on 1st down.
They're not running up the middle.
2nd and 4.
They're running a lot of outside, a lot of motion, handoffs.
He's got it again. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. To the ground to try to move the chains.
Boys, big hold.
Bring up 4th down as this defense makes
He's going to punt.
Play. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away.
Flower back there.
This will be his 2nd time.
His first return of the year. We'll see how fast he can accelerate.
Fields to punt and try to pick up some
quick.
yards.
His top end speed isn't as much as some of the other guys, but he's quick.
Good job by the punt team. And
Howard is going to take over in this role.
Way onto the field to start the drive.
The 3rd down back. He did not hold a single block out in front.
He never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Tar Heels in the hurry up.
Not a single
the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense.
No safety over top. Can we hit Jordan Shipp again?
Ready to roll again with tempo.
Throws to the wideout.
Jordan Shipp. One hand catch. I told you, we are throwing the ball down the field. We have athletes now. We have guys. We have a quarterback with 90 arm strength and good accuracy traits all up and down the categories. We're going to throw him the ball. They press man us. We're throwing over the top. We did not do that a single time last year. I think we had one catch on a go the whole season that we audibled to. We ended up throwing like 3 or 4 interceptions on hot routes out of the run like that. But this year we have a different team. We have a lot more talent, and we're not going to be scared of throwing that ball down the field. Big touchdown.
There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. A collision, and he stopped at the 27.
They're going to just run the ball. Our interior defensive line is not going to let that happen.
Here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Unleashes one. Almost had them.
I need to turn the catch thing on. That hit him right in the hands. That hit him right in the hands.
Now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long. He's going to have to throw for it. Here comes the heat.
Down.
To the right, complete. They'll
hit him just short of the stick.
Short of the 1st down. And the game
just short of the sticks.
Punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one.
Cloud, we're going to try to return it again. Quick enough to beat him to the edge.
For a little sliver of hope.
Ooh, that was close.
Put a stop to the return.
All right, now there's no pressure.
North Carolina
Now we play. Did you hit him again? You hit him again?
Send the offense back out. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit.
Are they going to guard Ship?
Scanning the field. It's O'Neal. Still moving to his right, trying to make a.
I was out of the box.
Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag.
Okay,
And the D
we'll take 15.
A little too rough on the quarterback there.
I was about to say, I was out of the tackle box there. There's no way that was intentional ground, but we'll take that.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed.
Leacock to the short side.
Will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty.
We're still going to stay in it. We're going to stay in it. We like the short side sometimes. It's okay.
Hit and brought down right at
Injury
the line
timeout.
of scrimmage.
Rodriguez hurt.
Talk a little bit about North Carolina. The
okay.
can
We're
work
okay.
wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys
Can't put
went
him
in
on a
there,
wheel,
got a
can I?
nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right
Sadler on
guy.
slant.
They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Unloads to the wideout.
Should have kept going. I actually thought I had underthrown him. So that's why I did that. I thought I underthrew him.
Earlier this week,
He played back to the ball.
Receiver. And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open.
Howard's our new running back, the fastest of the bunch. We used him in 3rd down situations just for that reason.
They'll mark it at the 6.
We need to go real fast and swap out our backup center because the starter went down and we do not have that on the depth chart. So we're going to put in Robinson. We're paying him a lot of money. We're going to use him in depth spots.
To be reeling. After that huge
June, get it going. June's getting a lot less carries this year.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Should have just hit it. Just went outside.
Big win for this defense.
It's okay.
They were right there as soon as he got the ball.
If Ship schemes open, Ship might have his 3rd touchdown in the first half. Got it off.
Back to pass. Lets it go to the end zone.
Ship gets his 3rd touchdown.
Touchdown, Tar Heel.
We're opening up the playbook a little bit more, too. We're trying to run some more plays. Last year was very vanilla. We used the same frequent calls in key situations, but this is a different team. We're getting a lot more comfortable, and Miles O'Neal can sling it.
Close the deal with the 7-yarder.
He was he Texas A&M? He's on Carolina's roster in real life, but he was Texas A&M recruit. Played there his first 2 seasons, I believe.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste.
Didn't get a lot of playing time, but
2 minutes of the half. They'll start on the ground with Auguste. Defense right there to
his defense is a lot more talented this year. Those off-season boosts from Belichick, Steve Belichick's off-season boost, my off-season boosts in the key positions.
Got out of trouble and throws.
We had a lot of points to work with in the offseason.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Wide open downfield.
It's okay.
And
I was not letting him run on us.
Down at the 42. The Gamecocks
I forgot to spy that time.
3 timeout.
Should have spied on that key situation. That's okay.
Before the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires to the wideout.
Greg Smith about had his 3rd.
Had the pick there. Would have been his
He could catch a little bit more. That would have been his 3rd pick of the game. He dropped 2 so far right in his hands. He has 1. Would have been 3. That's okay.
From the wide receiver. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
That ain't going to get it done.
Pass the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the third down.
Not going to get it done.
Here by South Carolina. That'll be their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Finds his man. It's a bad route. It's okay. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
That was a lot of luck involved there. I tried switching to the linebacker and put me in on the D tackle.
They won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. From the gun on third down. Going downfield for the big play. The pass falls incomplete, and there are
give him a football chance. I wasn't going to try to go for that and ended up with a pass interference or getting burned.
From 55 yards away.
Nope. And we got time.
The attempt is no good.
We got time.
And the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. A pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
Can't find his.
We don't want to do anything stupid.
A shot trying to deliver that football.
They're way back. We can give it to Leacock and hopefully break a tackle or two.
In this half.
The first one.
They'll knock him down, and
we'll take a 21-3 lead to half. We get ball. We need to get the running game going. But we are, all in all, pleased with the way that first half happened.
Let's check in with Kevin Connors. The Gamecocks will boot it away to start.
DJ Sadler to return. Anything close, we're taking it out every time. That's our.
On the run from inside his own.
Can't return it for a touchdown if you don't take it out.
A lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop.
Now we get the running game going.
North Carolina.
Howard getting a lot of early touches.
The field ready to start the drive. They'll open the second half with a run.
The playbook suits a third down back.
Picking up 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback making adjustments. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Moving out to the right.
Okay.
Nowhere close on that.
I threw that on purpose because I knew that wasn't going to get there.
Trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Jordan Ship, maybe.
We'll see if the offense.
Thurman has kind of been held out.
After that incompletion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
I had square open, but I couldn't get a lane. We're okay. Not everyone has, as long as we're not turning it over.
Bring up 4th down. And the Tar Heels decide to punt it away. Just needs a crack to get a return.
Okay.
He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line.
We didn't get a good
and the South Carolina
first drive of the half.
Back on the
okay.
field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Fires complete on the crosser. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
Seelman comes in for his first action of the day. Ah, should have read that. Should have read that.
Down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Just leaves him grabbing air as he gets down to the 35.
Need a fumble on one of those.
And the Gamecocks can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd down, here's Auguste. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down. Looking to throw on first down.
Here.
Fires downfield.
Ah.
And in the middle. The ball
Okay,
is down
Tampa.
at 14 after that grab.
Go to Tampa.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He'll throw it. Makes the grab. That throwing
Need
catch
somebody to get
gets
home.
them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that.
You got to get the running game going.
You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one.
Sad they're going to bring it out.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and
Looking for a seam, nothing there.
At the 20-yard line, good coverage there. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around.
Big hole.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the
June 6 for 18 so far, so he's got to get going. But do you go to ship again? Do you go to ship one more time? Put him on a slant and see if it opens up. It doesn't. CJ Sadler, though. Just throw it open and trust it.
They'll mark it at the 44. Last completion.
Come on, June, going to try to get the edge here.
They try it again. Keeping it on the ground with the single back.
Broke one.
They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Last play was a near disaster.
The run blocking should be improved, but their defensive front must be pretty strong.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Wide trail. We've not ran it yet today.
It'll be 3rd and
Leacock is the crosser. Thurman on the whatever route you want to call that. Oh my goodness, he was wide open.
Intercepted, and what a momentum.
He was wide open. I was so fixated on him, I did not even see the guy coming.
The Tar Heels will call on their punt team.
It's inside the 20. That's the goal.
And made, they'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here.
Collins first
into the deficit the last time they had it. Force the punt, and now they can really make this a game.
And you're right back in this thing. You're creating some momentum. You got to score. You got to stop. This offense, Jesse, has a chance now to make this an absolute barn burner of a ball game.
Yeah, it's one play at a time, though, right? You're not going to get it all back in one play. Just go out, do your job, execute, keep this thing going down the field. And if things go well, like David said, we've got a game.
Looking to throw on 3rd.
Got some pressure on the blitz.
Goes down at the 11-yard line.
The freshman Daniels makes a big play.
Away on 4th down.
And the Heels get the ball back. Flower retreats to field it.
No fair catches here, looking for room. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop.
They got to run the ball.
At the 39. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. The run inside. It's Howard. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Run to the strong side.
He leaves it with the back. Fights off a defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball
Ships
bounces.
might be open again. We'll throw it if it's there.
Sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella?
He's got it.
We'll throw that all year long. Y'all want to play off of him. His release is a lot better this year. We will sling it. If it's there, we will sling it. The safety fell asleep.
They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you
Air it out.
never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play.
Jordan Shipp with his 4th touchdown catch of the game.
Can be in these types of rivalry games.
Pretty sure that's the score.
Far from over.
And this is where my leadership
all of our
experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Good tackle.
Make his way to the corner.
Very good tackle.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9.
Taking that tight end out.
They'll run out of the gun with Isaiah Auguste. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Pressure coming.
Another sack.
And man,
The freshman gets home again. That's what we were hoping for. 2.5 sacks from the freshman. We wanted 12 this season. And he's got 2.5 on opening day.
Protect your quarterback on 3rd down. Like
We're not dialing anything exotic up. He's just so fast. He's got 84 speed. And we didn't even tweak any of that. Like, that's natural ratings. Oh, I thought I could have hit the seam. I should have stayed outside.
Like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one.
Okay. We have to run the ball, though. Especially with a lead, you want to run the ball. Can you hit back?
They'll run the counter.
He didn't need to.
Got enough for the first.
On the gap. That back side opens up a lot on that counter. Back on the old NCAA games, the counter was the play. On this one, you get outside, bad things happen sometimes. We don't have 64 yards rushing. We need to fix that in the 4th.
They go back to work with the first down in the final.
But they keep doing stupid things like this, so it makes it to where it's like...
Back to throw, it's O'Neal. He's going to take a shot.
They're not going to cover him. We're going to keep throwing. I don't care what the score is. They keep pressing him. We're going to keep slinging it.
Chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
No, we don't want this. I forget which quarterback I had in. We don't want this. We just hit. Yeah,
he wants to change this route. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
If you get too late in the play clock and you change the play too many times, you get that offsides every time.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now 5 extra yards to cover after the false start.
Intended to throw it there, but in the red zone, you don't have a lot of space. Oh my goodness.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did.
Sadler on the cross.
See what the offense does on this next
Thurman on the jut out.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Gets it out quickly. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is back
We're going for
in the shadow of its own goalpost.
Leacock or Thurman. June is over there. We're going to watch June.
Is happy. They'll stay out there and go for it.
They send a blitz. Nothing you can do.
The incomplete pass is
okay.
a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. They're back.
We're in a comfortable spot.
10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some
You'd like to see him put away, but it's opening day. We're working out the kinks.
Fires on the move. He's got it. Stopped at about the 25-yard line.
Should have been in a different coverage there. Should have had my speed on the field.
And the Gamecocks moving quickly to the line.
My outside linebacker.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in.
I was reading it and just couldn't
keep up with it. They feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB.
We need our nickel package.
Getting that
we don't have enough speed out there to keep up with these dudes.
We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ball game.
They'll give it to Auguste. Just has a knack of finding that crease and gets it down to the 41.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down.
Makes the cover off of Dobson.
Touchdown!
Dobson fell asleep somewhere over on that sideline. Not sure if he was still in the flat or what happened.
One of the reasons this offense
when I switched over, I got to the underneath guy.
And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you.
Game ain't over. We got to play some football for another 8 minutes.
To do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got.
All hasn't seen a lot of action.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
I want to go with that outside right edge.
Right back to him on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
They're bottling up the run.
Ball's at the 27, this offense facing a 3rd and long.
Snap the ball, dude.
Looking downfield, it's O'Neal. Throws to the wideout. Finds
Gordon
space
Chip, another
on the
big
lane.
catch.
And it's a catch, but he's got enough for
His
the
positioning
first
is just so good.
down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh
Ramon June's
first down.
time, last 6 minutes of the game.
The give to the running back from the shotgun.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down?
Get the running game going.
And impose our
Been quiet today.
this offense right now.
We haven't really needed it,
The
but
Tar Heels have this offense rolling. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Powerful running as he trucks his way to the 28.
16 for
9-yard
51,
pickup
not
for
his
first
normal
down, and now
average.
they can take a shot on
That's
second.
okay. We have another running back.
Gets the back moving.
3rd down running back took a lot of his snaps. Then Hall here is going to take some snaps.
It's Hall. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Keeping guys fresh.
Probably feel
Here's
good
Howard.
about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short.
Goodness.
They got
We're gonna see a
0
field goal.
push up front, and they
49-yard field goal, straight ahead-ish.
They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. And he got just enough of that one. And they'll push that lead out a little.
Not what you're looking for. We are working the kinks out. This is a tough early test. I know they're only 79 overall, but an SEC team, a tough early test for 0 week. And then we'll have a couple of easier games coming up that we can work out some of these kinks on offense. So it's not the end of the world if we don't run the ball great today. We threw the ball really well, 350 yards, no interceptions.
You are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out.
We need to
They'll
stay.
get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
I think if you're the head coach at this point,
We don't want to give up a
telling
ton
your
of passing
offense, it doesn't
yards.
matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way.
He's going for the big play. He's got it way down the field.
What?
Just
Dobson was right there, and he snagged it through his hands.
all the way down at the 14.
I need to turn the interceptions up or something. That's terrible.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. Second down, he'll throw it. He wants it all. Touchdown.
I need to play the ball, man. Try to play the, or need to play the man. I played the ball again, and he snagged it right through me.
I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an
Snagged it
unbelievable
right
job
through my
hitting the
hands.
football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job?
We're gonna mess around and blow this game.
Crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary.
That should have been 2
football.
interceptions
Offense
on
doing their job,
underthrown
the
balls,
defense
but
getting off the field,
nothing you can
getting
do.
it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
The Gamecocks spin the first of their 3 timeouts.
Need a first down.
He's
Not gonna have to be. Can't be afraid of throwing it.
within this final quarter. Looking to pass. It's O'Neal. Grabbed in the middle. It's Thurman.
Use up their second timeout.
Here by South Carolina. That'll be their
Switch
second.
to
They've got
shoot
1
clock,
timeout left now. They'll
ball
have to choose
carrier,
wisely
conservative.
when to use it. First
And
down
just move the
here, what
chains.
has been a highly
Get out of here with a win. That's all that matters. It wasn't pretty.
Welcome to college football for this season.
The win on the scoreboard is all that
Keep this
matters.
clock moving.
Stay in bounds.
Choosing the stiff arm. Forced out of bounds.
I wanted to stay in bounds, but there's like 6 more yards there.
After that 7-yard pickup on first down, it's 2nd and 3. Trying to impose their will with the run. Oh, the sweet
That's why I'm better with a quicker running back.
Inside the 30 down to the 29.
That's the speed and elusiveness that the other guys don't have on my roster. We're a big fan of adding him.
One man in the backfield and he gets it.
June's running. I guess I have conservative on him, but he just doesn't seem like he's running with his normal aggressiveness.
On defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark.
Ben Hall breaks something here. Running the weak side.
On the ground.
Ben Hall.
There's a crease. Makes it past the marker. He'll be brought
big run.
Inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
Pride of North Cobb, Georgia.
Trying to cash it in on first and
You can
goal.
technically knee it out. Part of me wants to score again.
The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs.
Just because we don't have any rushing touchdowns today.
With the run on
Give
first
Ben
and
Hall
goal.
one.
Touchdown,
No, I want to play. I
Lord of the ball with that trip to the
put
house.
something there. Okay.
And it was so important for the offense to
Garbage
come up with
time
a touchdown
touchdown.
there and
Helps
not
with our
kick the
average a
field
little
goal.
bit.
Trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to
2
go.
minutes left. Try to get an interception.
And he'll
Stay on our base
take the knee,
defense.
and this drive will start at the 25. South
Need to tweak
Carolina
some of
ready to go on the attack in another offensive.
I don't think these are my best
They'll
coverage
put this
guys.
one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Makes the grab. It's Sellers.
Let's hit the
That
shit out
one
of him.
can really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards.
Thought we were gonna get there that time.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And
Griffin Haynes get home one more time.
Exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the.
Underthrown. I think he might have been hit when he got through that. And Waters will pick it off.
Defense wanted to wrap it up, make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out for
I'm going to try to run the ball. We don't need to, but it would be very helpful to our
tight
averages.
end in motion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, what a move. Breaks into the open. And he will finally go.
He has 10 for
Another
101.
big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with
The rest of the
this game.
running back room needs to step up a little bit.
On the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and
You
not
can get pistol
let
bunch
that
wide
tank
zone.
get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Ben Hall another touchdown.
Tar Heels.
Garbage time
Get in for
is super important because for recruiting, you need these rushing yards. You need these things to recruit these guys with play style. So that's why I'm doing this. I would run out the clock, but you want to put it on them.
This game is
Helps your scoring average. Helps total you into your stats.
And it'll be
We're gonna make 'em pay.
Ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
I like that Griffin Haynes pressure on the speed, dude.
To the air on
If he
first
gets
down.
stronger next couple years,
Makes the catch. It's tough.
he's going to be a problem.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we
A little while ago, this was a close game.
We got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
Under
That
fire.
should be a holding on Haynes.
Man, did he pay for it with that.
He had him
as
all
he
kinds
got
of
rid the
twisted up.
ball.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. On fourth down, going to the air. Here's a heat. He's
It's okay.
got
They'll be able
it
to heave
up,
one
and
more
they
to the end
roll
zone,
the
I think.
dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Gamecocks
Throw
come
one
to
more,
the hurry up.
maybe two, depends.
Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it
Trying to
the
get pressure.
receiver. So now it's second and long. They'll run out of the gun with Isaiah Auguste. Might have a chance. They get him.
He's going to break tackles now.
Short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48.
We're going to try to stop him on man 3 deep.
And after this play, the cake will be baked.
Just in case they throw one.
Looking downfield on first down. He wants a big play here late. They fought to
that'll end it.
And the final incompletion puts a wrap on it.
So another rivalry win.
These teams were ranked.
We'll go through the stats real fast, and then we're going to wrap this one up.
The same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good.
Miles O'Neal in his Carolina's first start, 18 for 29, 371, 4 touchdowns, all to Jordan Shipp.
Two really good teams.
Completions could be higher. We need to find some momentum next week.
One really good team. It was them.
June 18 for 51, Howard 10 for 101, and Hall 5 for 36, all with 2 touchdowns.
One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply
Shipp
is not.
6 for 207,
Today, the higher ranked
4 touchdowns, 84 yards a rack, 83 yards his longest.
They look good today.
That was probably all his rack was on that one catch. Sadler 6 for 61 coming out the slot. Leacock quiet today. They were taking him out and leaving Shipp open. And then Thurman, probably his worst game of the series. I don't think I've ever seen him with 35 yards. So they took him out. We threw to him more than that, but Howard had a 38-yard reception as well. On defense, leading the team in tackles. Greg Smith also with an interception. Porkpo played good in middle linebacker. Waters added an interception. Skipped over the sacks on accident. Griffin Haynes, 2.5. Daniels added 1. Jackson 1. And Ogmendu with half a sack and no touchdowns. No forced fumbles. So that's going to wrap up today's video. We are 1-0, Season 2. Got a rivalry win, beating an SEC team. It's always a good week. I'll catch you guys next time on the Gridiron.